No.
So I rung. Rob rang me on the school run on the way to Truro, so I pulled in and put my Bluetooth on, and then I carried on. So I thought, well, I can talk and still drive, so I'm not taking my hands off the wheel or anything. And Nancy went, oh, hi, Chantal. She said, is your certain circumstances changed, have they? And I said, well,
no.
Not in a big way. But, you know, obviously, of course, Pendennis knew nothing about the laundry anyway, so I had to play it cool. And I said, Nancy, I said, but with my dad and me have had this discussion. I said to you I would give you a call if things changed or I was in a different position.
This is it. I mean, at the end of the day, they were begging you to reconsider.
Yeah, and then she turned around and she said, well, what's your availability this weekend with the taxi? And I said, well, actually, I'm not working this weekend taxiing. I said, we've got jobs in, but I said, because obviously, I said, I've got to play the night work as well as the day work at the moment. And she said, oh, well, Chantal, she said, we have took on, she said, we have interviewed 4 more staff.
Yeah, because they take on 4 when they replace 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
And, so I said to her, so she said, well, we would be more than happy to reconsider you reinstating your contract. Or the
0-hour contract.
But she said, well, with staff now saying that they want 8 o'clock or they would like more 8 o'clock finishes. So she said, well, would you be prepared to pick up any of the others? And I went, well, what shifts would that be? And she went, well, 7. And I went, well, I suppose if I have to. I thought I was playing it, you know. And then Rob in the background says, oh, Shan, what, are you working this weekend? I said, I'm not. I said, I'm not needed. I said, like, I'm floating, basically. And he said, oh, it's great that you've thought about coming back and you've really sat and considered it. But he said, oh, any chance you can work Saturday and Sunday? So I asked what they were. And he went, oh, 7 till 3 on Sunday with Saturday with Michael. I thought, fuck off, you wankers. I haven't supported any others for 2 years. And then now you're telling me...
You go and do this one.
No, fuck off. I said to Rob, I said, well, I can't commit to anything at the minute, Rob. I said, can I talk to you tomorrow? I've just gone down and told Dad, and Dad said, well, you certainly ain't going to take the contract back now, are you? No. I said, not for them to take the piss out of me, Dad.
No.
I said, you know, and he said, oh, well, he said, they both said, oh, you know, the door would be open and blah, 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 and all this.
Yeah, they tell David the same thing when David left.
Yeah. And then Nancy went, well, I said, well, look, Dad said that he's not willing to pull away from the business completely until at least the new year. So Nancy's answer was, well, does that mean then if we reinstate your bank now,
it'll be until the new year?
I said no, because I thought, you know, I had to be careful what I was answering and where I was answering.
Hey hacker, how you doing?
And I'm thinking...
Unless you're not a hacker.
They really have got me pissing out fucking straight here. So what was Arga saying today then?
She wasn't in.
Well, what do you mean? She weren't in, but you just said what she said.
I spoke to her this morning and I said to her, what are we doing about staff and what's happening once we get through the season? She went, everything's staying the way it is. We're keeping Martina, we're keeping Carlos, Raddy and Christoph will go back to White Cloud, but... Come in, bro! Yeah. And then she had to shoot off because her boy went very well. That's it.
On 5 gear. I think we rang you when you rang this one, but when you rang me, I was driving.
Hey,
yeah. Shoot back.
You rang me, I was in riding.
And you've been riding.
Oh, bollocks, totally missed the table.
Yeah, no, totally fucking... Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, it's supposed to be...
Left it on the way.
Not on that, I wouldn't be.
Where is it?
I couldn't park it, I just went to park the car.
Oh, where are you?
I'm parked where I normally park on the slope.
That's alright.
That's another advantage I've noticed with mopeds. It's got a centre stand.
They've nobody spaces.
You just park up and then let it drop back on it.
Yeah.
It's pushing it off to go.
Empty 10, I wouldn't get a pot back there. There's no way.
You know the easy way to push it off to go? Start it up and put the back wheel down. The back wheel will push the stand over, you'll get it go. Yeah, see, I learned that on a moped. Because obviously when you put it on the back stand, the back wheel's lifted up, the front wheel's down.
Yeah,
but if you get on and lift the back wheel onto the ground and lift the front wheel up, it'll push the stand and you'll be able to go.
Yeah, well, I'm going to think for one instant, and you ain't strong enough to push a 125
Yeah, I know, I'm not.
uphill,
I'm not. No, yeah.
But it's nice to know that if
You can
just
drop the back wheel on the ground and just rev it off.
The only thing is with mine is, he's a lot pushing over there.
You coming over? You bring a chair?
I might need your help.
Yeah, what with?
Get her off the fucking stand.
Oh, right, that's right.
Uphill, and it's just dropped her on the stand like Les said, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's what makes it is. She can go anywhere because she's on the centre stand. Like
That's
now.
it, gravity's your friend.
He is now.
But going, gravity's...
He might be the enemy. I might be on the bike going, fucking
Yeah,
bastard.
baby!
But I might try and look at the wheelie effect. Hobble wheelie and see if it
That's it, get on the back wheel, drop the back wheel, sit on the back wheel so that the stand is gently wanting to be pushed over by the power of the bike. And once it does push over, it'll flick up underneath the bike, no problem.
That's it.
So you ain't gonna worry about that. But yeah, I totally agree, that's what I used to do. Pull face up the hill, pull in facing up the hill so that gravity pulls the bike back up onto the stand, lovely jubbly. And then like I said, you put the back wheel to the ground, and then as you rev the bike, the stand drops underneath and up underneath, and away you go. There's one thing I did learn about
Might
mopeds.
sit there and weigh out the camera.
Yeah. Oh, I can flip it around here a bit more, so that it's looking more over at the kitchen. It's looking at that cupboard, so you're nowhere near it.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine.
all good. Your voice will be in it, but you will be.
No.
And it's not like we got anything to talk about that we shouldn't. Nothing making the world a better place, so this one much better. He's full of gas, so fired it right up. I do apologise.
That's actually wrong. 'Cause every time we go to work, we help people. We do the work, which makes the world a better place. So, we are.
Technically we're making the world a better place.
We're all doing our little contribution, yeah?
Even Corey's doing his thing to make the world a better place.
Everyone.
I watched a guy on YouTube this afternoon who
Even the gamers, because the gamers make
lives
the
in
game
that's
possible.
right. He lives in a tiny little home. Yeah, sorry bro, it's a bit powerful. Yeah, he lives in a tiny little home. He drives a what's it call it thingy? He drives a what's it call it thingy? Tesla.
Yeah.
Lives in a little off-grid home. He's got two 50-litre tanks on his roof of his house that stores the rainwater, so he's got water, which he then reuses, purifies and filters himself. Drainage goes out to a septic pit that he's got under his plant beds,
Yeah.
so that all that nutrition regrows his
Root
plants.
beds.
Yeah, root beds, yeah. So, yeah, that's, he's doing all the right things at the right time. Now is the right time. People are like, why are you doing that? And he's like, well, you think about it, in a couple of years' time, when prices are so fucking high and people are struggling, I'll be sitting in my little off-grid house with my off-grid car being charged by my wind and my solar. Now, I won't have to pay any fuel or any outgoings. It'll all be being incomings from the extra that I'm putting back in the grid. I was like, fuck yeah, this guy's intelligent. I'll follow that. I'll do some of that. I need a little home in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I've got a home in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I've been to Galaxy. We've got right in the middle of nowhere.
Problem is it's not just my home, is it? It's home to 70 billion people. Or more than that now. It was 70 billion people, but it could be fucking more than that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You had a good day?
Yeah. This one here, 666. I quite like that number. Every day's an easy day for me, bruh. I've been
What have you
supervising
moved
DVDs
there? Where's they gone?
on the floor here.
Oh. Why?
Because they'll get stacked up in the DVD stack or put away somewhere. So you've got your bird seed over there with the bird.
You can't feed them DVDs.
Why not? Don't feed them DVDs. You think your fucking Christmas is too early.
I would just open his door and drop a big fat cheeseburger in there for him. He'd probably eat the seeds off the bun. That'd be about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck have you given me this for?
You'd be like, bloody hell, you cooked them all.
I listened to a song the other day that went something along the lines of people are
Did you find out
people are
who was
stupid
parked at
or
your
something.
field? Was it some
No, well,
bastard?
no.
We actually thought after firing the message, we thought if somebody might have conked out of fuel and had to...
No, it's a mini, isn't it? It's obviously it's broke down fucking thing.
It was a peculiar place it was parked like that, but I suppose if it was...
Well, yeah, until you get up there and look at it, you can see it's rolled in there,
Oh yeah, I know where I
or
am.
pushed in there, and then where it stopped is where it is, if that makes sense.
So it did break
And
down.
I'm thinking, yeah, they haven't driven that in, it's fucking just...
They had to
looks
just...
like-
Back just got on my backpack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but there's enough room, because it's
Gun
a mini,
cleaning kit.
you can drive around it and still get in the
Still
field
get
anyway,
in, but
so
then
I'm
it
like,
should... But it should
but
just...
the farmer won't be able to get his equipment in if he needs to do his baling and all that.
Yeah.
But by looking at it, he's broke down. So I thought I'll leave it because a mate of mine said, I'll be up in a minute, the tractor, I'll pull it out the way for you, no problem. And I'm like, no, it's all good. I think
two
we'll go and have a
compasses.
look, analyse it first, see what's cooked, the plan is.
See what is actually happened. It's not someone just cheeky enough
I
to
don't
park
want to
there.
just
Assume.
tractor come up and pull you that way, because tractor will pull that out the fucking way,
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah.
Let me have a look. So I went and had a look and I thought, nah, he's not really in the way. I'm still getting the field. Ain't no problem there. If he's still there at the weekend, I'll get him towed.
It's
Well-
gone though. It's gone now.
I ain't checked.
It is, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
I went Weybridge yesterday and it was gone there yesterday morning. I went
go past the day before.
Monday. No. No.
What?
So when was you up there? Weekend.
When did you text him? Sunday.
Yeah. I was up
Monday
there
evening.
yesterday. Monday
You went up
evening.
there.
Oh,
No, Tuesday evening you went up there.
yeah.
On the bikes.
And that's when it was there.
Yeah,
Well, yesterday, that's Wednesday, wasn't it?
gone.
Yeah, it's Thursday today. Yeah, Wednesday morning, yesterday morning I had to go and get my eyebrows done. And I passed your field to
What you
go
have them done? Highs or lowered?
plucked. I
Oh,
can't
plucked.
do them myself.
What the fuck you fucking
Fuck
for?
them. If I pluck them, I'll fuck them. So that's that. So I get someone else to do it.
Fucking my fucking mother.
It's cheaper. Yeah, I
Bro,
did.
you should pluck the missus's eyebrows. You get more than you bargain for. You
I,
pluck her brows, you...
You get a fuck them.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I went past yesterday morning.
I don't know either.
Gone. There was no car park there.
There weren't?
Really gone.
Oh,
Yesterday,
that's good.
Yesterday morning, they must have got it. Mind you, if they conked out Sunday and couldn't get hold of a breakdown, I suppose they'd have had to wait till Monday, wouldn't they?
Oh, I got a taste of it.
Because Les said to me when he first got the message from Sharon, he said it could be somebody in that new places. You know where the petrol station used to be on the right of your field?
Yes.
Well, there's those houses there now, isn't there? And I said to Les, I bet you there's somebody who's seen
Broad
that gap.
Meadows.
That's the one. I said, but they've been cheeky, seen Colin's entrance and thought, fuck it, we'll just dump it here so we can't park anywhere and it's off the road. And they probably seen the gates were shut and thought, well, it doesn't look like it's in use
At the minute.
continuously.
Yeah.
And I said to Les, I said, I bet you that's some cheeky bastard that's fucking just parked it there and thought, oh well, that's alright. Then I looked at it again and I said to Les, there's cheeky fucking mopeds behind there as well, cheeky bastard. Tell about leave the car. But then that's when Sharon wrote back and went, no, the ped is hers. Well, obviously I didn't know obviously
Yeah,
what the ped.
Mini.
Yeah, but the Mini's gone. The Mini is gone now.
You text a pigeon, that?
No,
Oh,
no.
you should text her.
Or unless you tell them.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Tell her that I drove past there yesterday
It's gone.
and it's gone.
Crazy for you now. But what is it to put the bloody torch on then?
I hate the job that I did. The job I fucking hate last night.
I'll clean the shifty pan.
Clean the chip pan. I said, Les, wonder if I sneak that back over Tesco's and put it on the shelf? But they fucking know. Put it right at the back. Someone pull that out and go, I'll buy that one. And then they'll say, hang on, there's something wrong with it.
No, what I would
Put that
do...
in the car.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'll put it in the car.
But you can't, because you've got all the bits and shit in it now, look.
Yeah, you don't put it in like that.
Well, you would filter it,
You
wouldn't you?
get one of those coffee filters.
Yeah.
Strain it through that, ave it in the tank, water it down your diesel.
But like
Fucking hell,
Les
man,
says,
that's 10 quid's worth of fuel there.
Les says you'd smell chips.
And?
Yes.
And?
You said you
I
smell
said to
chips.
put some tights over the hole that we're
Make
pouring
sure
it
you
in.
got over half a tank of diesel in your car.
Oh yeah.
3/4 of the tank would be better, because you know, because you'll be thinned down. But if you've got that much diesel in your tank, it will automatically. And that's fucking 10 quid's worth of diesel.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it
that
is.
10 and that.
People
Yeah.
are doing it. People are doing it, but it's
They
illegal.
said,
It's
oh,
totally
your car's
illegal, and
smelling
if
chips.
you get caught,
I can't have my
yeah.
car smelling of
It's
chips.
your own fucking oil. Why is that illegal? That's
Because
what
you
made it
aren't
illegal
supposed
now.
to put it. It is illegal. You aren't supposed to put it in your car. It's just as illegal as red diesel,
It's
bro.
green.
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't cost you. That's just
Red
cause
diesel.
effect.
Red diesel's just the same, bro.
No, no,
Cost me
that's
four
illegal.
Still
quid.
illegal. Red diesel is the one without all of the additives in it.
Big one like that.
cheaper.
It's a lot. It's less broke down red diesel, which means your engine has to work a bit harder.
But anyway, I ain't got the power of what diesel. But it's hell of a cheap. But they don't sell it no more. All the plant
You
stuff's all
being,
got white in it.
being cheeky and having a sugar or not?
Yes, please.
One decent one.
I went through my Facebook, not my Facebook, my YouTube account the other day. How many times did I say copyright delete?
Yeah, I don't know, I got fucking lost by about 10.
10, probably about 45 times. I went down through my list of videos that I've got on YouTube. Copyright, delete. Copyright, shit, I better delete that. Copyright, shit, I better delete that. Copyright with a little red triangle. That's a very bad one. Definitely be deleting that. I didn't even bother looking at what I was deleting. I had 200 and nearly 40 videos. And by the time I finished, I had 197. I deleted 43 videos off my YouTube account. 43 videos.
Up there.
And nearly every single one of those
Yeah,
videos,
yeah, I remember.
nearly every single one of those videos that I deleted had the most views out of my videos, because obviously there's music in the background and stuff.
Is that why?
That's why I get copyrighted, yeah, because there's music in the background. If you play music while you stream,
You've got to have permission from that music.
from that
haven't you?
music company to play that music, yeah. This is why I've got my headset in and I'm personally listening to the music really loud. So, if anybody can hear it reverberating from my brain, like I can,
They can't hear that then.
no, but they can hear my voice, and if
Yeah.
I can hear this and my voice at the same time, then surely they can hear this and my voice at the same time. Don't know. They hear your voice, they hear her
Yeah.
chirping, they hear the fan,
But-
they hear her talking, they hear the dog
If
whipping.
if it ends up being audible, where you can listen to it, i.e., that's classed as broadcasting, hence the copyright would come up again. Then you'd have to cancel that one too.
Oh yeah, I'll probably find that this video will
Right.
get copyrighted because I've done something or
You
said
can't-
something that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you've got to. It's.
Or my title
It's-
was the same as somebody else's title. Oh, you've copyrighted somebody else's
yeah,
title.
you got to.
I make up my own
Oh
titles
mate,
and
it's
go
going to
along
be
what to
hell,
do.
it's complicated because it's.
Who
so
spells
massive.
what with a W-O-T?
Probably loads of people.
Most people spell it W-H-A-T, you know? What? But I spell it what. I even say it what and not what. What? What?
A lot of people spell it like that.
What?
On the short text, innit?
Oh yeah, everything's short text. Are you? You are. Okay.
That's it.
That's all you have to put. 6 fucking letters. Are you? You are. Okay.
Yeah, that is, yeah. Not that I do that sort of thing.
You know what I mean? Are you? You are. Okay. Yeah, which is YH. I am. 5 letters back. YHIAM. Yeah, I am. You know what I mean?
How big is the back of our cars?
Big enough to lay down. About 6 foot. By the time I take back seats out.
A friend of mine, called Neil, asked me if I could pick up his TV.
What's he got? Fucking 100-inch TV.
Well, you know, if you put my seat far forward, and then that's not big enough. So you have to put the front car seats right forward, and then put the seat right forward, and then put the TV in, it still won't fit. So then you have to take out all the packaging, so that the ends of the TV are right, touch it. And then it just fitted.
The
That's how
TV only just fitted in the back of the car after you took out the box.
But I didn't know how big it was.
How fucking big was it? 70
It's a
fucking
full
inch?
length.
No,
of
that's
cars.
no,
It's a
that's
full length.
nah.
What, the
That's
full
not
length?
that's not a 50 or a 60-inch TV.
No,
That's
it's
bigger.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
bigger.
It
Like I said,
was
what
mine.
was it? 100-inch
It
TV?
must have been mine.
Because it goes from there to corner, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was
That's
the
a
full
50.
length of the back of our cars. It was ridiculous, mate.
Well, that was the full length of the Safira.
Yes. And my Sophia is the same size as your end.
Yeah, and we've had a fucking 6x4 shed in that disc.
Yeah, but that's how big this TV was.
Yeah, I fitted. Yeah, I took your shed from your back garden in that car.
Because when I said to him,
I know I cut it in
I
half.
said, yeah, we'll whack the TV in there or the Astra. He said, I prefer it to the Sophia because it's a big TV. And I thought, so I just emptied the boot thinking,
Yeah, I had plenty of
no
room.
problem in the boot.
No,
And he's like, no, I won't fit
no,
in
take
there.
the seats out.
I went, no problem, watch this. So I showed him how big it could go and he went, no, I
Still
don't
not.
think so. And I'm
Still
like,
not.
well,
It's a big
he goes,
TV.
well, try it. And he slid it in and sure enough, no, it wouldn't fit. So I had to slide the passenger and driver's seat right forward, put the seats right flipping forward, and it still wouldn't fit. So then he had to take the ends of the box so that the end of the TV was visible. That was the only way it fit. It was a full length. I was just like, bloody no. When he said it's a big TV,
You don't expect it to be that fucking big. Why are you just crouched
did
in the
not
middle of the
expect
field?
it to be that big. Jesus
I
Christ.
logged out, crouched in the middle of the field. Where was I going? Was I coming down or going up?
I know he said it's thousands of pounds. And I was like, yeah, I ain't touching it. And he's like, no, it's all nothing. No, you're just driver and that's the end of it.
You heard that, Bob?
Heard what?
Boris,
Did I retire?
gone.
Yeah. He's stepping down, isn't he, as Prime Minister?
Someone's put on Facebook here already. Tomorrow, Boris Johnson's leaving party / work. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. They were all going to have a party because he had a party in fucking lockdown, the prick.
He did.
Yeah, but he's allowed to. He's Prime Minister of the
Yeah,
Yeah,
country.
but they all did. A lot of them did.
It's to do as I say,
Do you
not as I
see why
do.
there's nobody listening to him now? Because people's attitude now are like, fuck you, mate. You had a party when we were all locked down, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't fucking see people, couldn't even mix with your neighbours.
Oh, it's a horrible time.
It was fucking horrible, but now he expects people to listen to him. No, fuck you. And then he sits there and clearly fucking denies it, saying, no, I wasn't there because it was a liquid lunch. Fuck off with liquid lunch.
I like him though. I think he's alright. It's just.
It's just there's a lot of people as well that had it against him because obviously
Yeah.
when we were in lockdown, not being rude, but there was loved ones that were, you know, poorly and
Yeah,
them, they couldn't be seen and helped because
Yeah.
you weren't allowed anywhere.
that's it. A lot of the MPs would have been the same way though.
Yeah, and I mean, my mum was in hospital at the time
Yeah.
through lockdown
Yeah,
and all
and you
that
couldn't
crap.
see her.
I couldn't see my mum.
No.
I would do anything, and I know you'd be the same, you know, as well. You know, like when you lose a loved one, you'd do anything to fucking see them. I'd do anything to talk to my mum at the minute. Anything.
We couldn't even go over and see Dad.
No? See? But
So-
that's where I am for, like some of the rest of us, you know, that, oh, well, you know, Boris was having this fucking liquid lunch. Oh no, no liquid involved. Well, no, of course not, but there was wine bottles on the fucking table. And I think that's where people got a bit sort of nicky, because of the fact is that there was people in hospital and families couldn't even see families. You weren't even allowed to travel.
But they were allowed to.
But they were allowed to
But they did
party.
change that, because if you were not going to be around, they did allow people, because we weren't allowed to see Des, and then out of fucking blue, the doctors and nurses are saying, you can come down with your family.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
house's family. So we, and obviously didn't think of it at the time, but
No.
the doctors and nurses knew that he was going to crap out,
Mm.
and they just said, you can see the family. And yeah, poor fella. But yeah, that was fucking rotten, yeah.
I mean, I know I weren't the only one in that position where my mum was poorly, and nobody was able to see her, and you know, it weren't the same talking to her on
Yeah,
the
but
phone.
it's still fucking hard for you,
It's
though.
still hard
Fucking
because
right.
I still can't accept my mum going into hospital. Well, not actually going in.
And you couldn't see her.
She actually went into down to the hospital for her dialysis, which she'd done that for 5 years nearly.
Yeah.
And she happened to go that Saturday, and unfortunately that was the last. She never came home. And that's what I can't still accept. That, you know, that was the last I saw my mum was the Friday.
Yeah.
And that was it. My mum was in hospital for like 13 weeks. And that was it. And I know in that lockdown, we were in that, and I'd have done anything just to have
One
seen my
lobby
mum.
was pitch
And there's
black,
other people
straight
in the
into another.
situation worse than I
Pitch
was, that, you know, you weren't even allowed to go into your relatives because you didn't know what you were carrying in or out with you.
Yeah.
But no, there's all them in the, you know,
Sorry, Mercy.
and you think, well, oh no, it was just a gathering. What, with alcohol on the table? And he clearly denies it, that he wasn't there, but there was photographic
Yes, it's
evidence of him being
Updated.
pictured there. But he said it wasn't him,
Ah,
which it clearly was. He's definitely not got a twin. I fucking hope he hasn't.
no.
But he is going to stay until the winter. Hey, Bub, let's come down underneath there. Underneath the gas station.
Yeah, it keeps doing that. Popping itself
Well,
out.
mate, he come and done it the other day.
Yeah.
He serviced it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is it just a clip?
Yeah. That's it. Just like that.
Look, don't tell me he snapped it.
I haven't got a pen in my hair, but I know. Just make sure. And take my hair out. That's better. Ah. Fucking hair. Yeah, my friend.
Just be another excuse to come over tomorrow night then.
What for?
Because Colin's not brought
Whatever. Yeah, it don't matter. We can bring it over whenever we want. La da da da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Nice towels. Towels or cleaning cloths?
cleaning cloths. They're only £1.70 something at Tesco at the minute. Well, I threw 2 away yesterday when I cleaned a chip bag.
Ah,
I'm not being funny, there's no point washing them because they're not going to, they're only fucking, I ain't worried paying a pound or so for cloths. And they're good cloths once you wash them, but you can only wash them so much and then they start.
isn't there a place to recycle that chip oil anywhere?
I don't know. I was just going to go outside and put it in the drain down in the drains. But no, what I'll do is it's bin night tonight, so I'll put them out in the black bag. Put them in the black bag and just sling them in the bin. I always keep the pots like that, because when I empty the chip pan, So you're not really ideally supposed to put that down the sink, are you really? You do, I know you do, but I do it. Best place, they say, is put it down the toilet.
No, I just run the hot water tap.
Yeah, I do, and then put bleach down afterwards. You know, put a little bit of bleach down so it just, you know.
Well, lube your pipes up.
Yeah, but you,
Lube your
you've
pipes.
got to watch you when you're lubing the pipes.
It's good for you.
Yeah, I guess it is. But wait, no,
Lots of shit staying.
shit now, man. You'll be fucking lubing the pipes if it come out that colour. You need something to
Yeah, you watch this shit fly out once you lube your pipes.
Me, stroll on.
Yeah, it makes sense,
Fucking
doesn't it?
hell. Woo. I think if I fucking had a shit that come out that colour, I'd be fucking mortified. I'd be like, what the fuck? Because that's iron colour there, proper iron colour.
Yeah,
That oil there now.
that's good stuff, that is.
I remember that when my mum was having dialysis, they obviously would put iron through my mum's dialysis, because basically dialysis is blood transfusion. They're just flushing all that old shit out, basically. And I remember, no disrespect to my mum, but my mum's poop used to be that colour towards the end. My mum's colour, poo was that colour towards the end. But Mum always used to say to me, because one day she shouted me in, and it was so embarrassing for her. But I was down her house, down Mum and Dad's, and she can tell. She said there's something not right, and Mum wasn't well anyway at the time. And she said, look at the colour of my poo. And no word of a lie, towards the end, my mum weren't eating a lot anyway. So Mum's poo would be like Tazzies and Pop Pops, because my mum wasn't obviously enough wasn't going in to come out. And obviously Mum was scared one day. She said to me, look, and she showed me, and Mum's poo was that colour because of the iron, see. But yeah, it's people then they think, oh, well, when they have a poo like that and it's that colour, it's healthy, but it's not, because it's the iron that they're putting through. Because see, Mum's one of her kidneys weren't working, so of course when her iron was being pumped round, obviously it was missing that one kidney, because she was only, Mum had two, obviously, but one was doing the work of two, because the percentage on the poor one wasn't there, but the percentage on the good one that was working was unfortunately doing the job of two. That's why Mum had to have the dialysis, see, to keep the blood. Because when Mum would be like yourself, if you knock yourself, Mum would bleed, but Mum's would be pure red. Because Mum's blood was always clear, because of the dialysis, see, it was all being flushed through well, Mum had that 3 days a week. So Mum would never, Mum was on medication, which I don't know if you are, for blood thinners.
Yeah, I was.
Was you? So basically that's a protection for you to not get blood clots. That's what the blood thinners are for, to keep the blood thin. And then obviously, of course, the only thing with those blood thinners, you cut yourself, whether it's big or small, you will bleed like a motherfucker. And that's when, like, when you catch yourself and you bruise, if you knock your arm, well, that's not a bruise, that's actually, you burst like a little vessel or a vein, and that's actually, it looks bruising because it's that colour, like a reddy purple, but it's not, it's because you've actually not broke the skin, then you would have got the blood, but when you knock yourself like you do and you come out with those, well, they're like, I call them little tattoos because they are all different colours and sizes, but yeah, that's because the blood thinners keeps the blood thin, and of course you just knock it, but you probably knock it and don't even notice.
The trouble is, you get older, you bruise more.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not on that anymore. I still bruise like that.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
No, I don't ask you.
Pardon me.
What's she going to say?
That's good shit.
If
That's
it
a
was-
good one. Tickles. It tickles.
What is it?
If on your blood pressure thingy,
Yeah.
if the top one says 87, and the one underneath says 86, and the one underneath that says 88, what's that? That's not good, is it?
No.
No, it isn't.
The higher number on your blood pressure when you get it took should always be between 160 and 180.
I thought it was 120 the top figure.
No.
Yeah, because
You always worry if the bottom number is higher.
that's confusing. Don't take it off confusing one.
And high blood pressure is just as bad as low. Remember that. Low is dangerous and high is dangerous.
Yeah.
And not being funny, I don't know anybody that a lot in their lifetime has suffered or suffers with blood pressure. I'm on blood pressure tablets, but then that's because of my diabetes. So obviously,
Yeah. I
but
come from.
people that I've spoken to that have had blood pressure tablets in the past for blood pressure, there's not anybody that I know that have, they've said, oh, your blood pressure's average. Every time I have mine checked, they say to me, oh, well, it's all right, but sometimes they've got to take 3 readings from me before they'll accept.
Blood pressure.
Because they'll do it first off, see, and I can be fucking anxious, and it will go up the fucking scale. It's because I know I work myself up before I go to the doctors, whatever. I just don't like going there. It's not because I know what. It's only my diabetes review and everything, and nothing fucking changes. But when I know I've got to go, my fucking blood pressure's somewhere else. So they've always, no matter who takes it, doctor or a nurse, I know for a fact they'll always have to take 3 before they'll say, right, well, we'll accept that. And I've had to have it that they won't accept it at all, and I've had to have a monitor on my arm for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then obviously they read that back. So I have a monitor on me and it scans my blood pressure, and then that goes back, and it's like they do a scan then. But then my blood pressure tablets that I'm on are not very high. They're only 5 milligram. And I only take 1 a day. But it's the
You mean I've got enough guns, bro?
higher number's got to be lower than the top number. It's got to be, I'm sure it's 160. Or is it up to 160, and then is it the below number? What's it say here?
Should tell you what's into it.
That's the good old
Blood pressure scale.
professional.
How many guns do you reckon I got, bro?
3. There's going to be a number here somewhere. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. How come you got so much?
I've got 8 guns. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Jesus.
7, 8. I've got different guns. I've got a CR527 and I'm going to replace it for this one.
Right, what was your
This is the
blood
better
pressure?
gun.
87.
over 86.
Yeah. And then 88 heartbeat.
Well, what is the correct blood pressure for a man? And it says ideal blood pressure is considered to be between 90 over 60 and 120 over 80.
That's what I'm normally at on the other side.
But then it says high blood pressure is considered to be 140 over 90 or higher.
I don't know. If I'm relaxed, I'm 120 over 70 something.
Yeah, see, well that 120 over 80 is average.
Yeah, that's my one side. That's this side.
Yeah.
But this side is 80s.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My right side is running on 80s, which is why I'm tingling and feel funny. And my left side is running 120.
Are they considered about, are they worried about the heartbeat or not?
No, they just told me to take the medicine and I said no, I'll stop taking it. When I take it, it makes it worse. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It thins my blood, it brings the tingling and numbness on even more. So it's like, yep. And it plays hell with your vision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it will. It will.
Makes everything fuzzy and so that crazy shit.
I've got a light in there.
Might need one though.
I'm just thinking, there's a box of matches and a box of nails there. Do I need a box of matches and a box of nails?
No.
Technically I do,
Come
yeah.
through
I
again.
don't need that.
Wage slip.
Yeah,
So that's up till tomorrow.
yeah. That's what you'll get paid. Yeah, 93.
So what's that for now?
What you've had up to date, all your hours. You've done nine and a half hours.
When was that for? That's still not those 2 nights or those 2 evenings with Ali, because it was only 3 hours a night.
Yeah, that's it.
So what's this 13:30 about? Because
You've had that as well.
where's that gone?
I think that put you up to date.
So is that one?
You press the blue bit.
This bit?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. Right, that's that bit. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, see, so what was this we were on about?
30 quid. That's your first pay.
No, that was
Yeah.
13:30,
No, it's
wasn't it?
not. It says 30. Net pay 30.
Yeah, this bit you said.
Yeah, you haven't been advanced 80 hours. I don't know what that's about.
Back pay.
8 hours. But you haven't been paid for 8 hours. That's a mistake. Whatever that is a mistake. But that's what you've been paid for. The 3 hours at 30 quid. Yeah, you haven't paid anything. But Aga reckons you're on emergency tax. Total gross tax. £110. She reckons you're on emergency tax.
Right.
That's why you're not receiving as much as you should be.
I could be, well, actually could be right, yeah. Which no doubt, yes I am. On emergency.
Good
Well,
job you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it was a good job, but at some point I could have been a supervisor or a manager. I could have run my own business. I could
You
have.
could do.
I could, but I don't really. I'm quite happy to run somebody else's business. At least then, if it goes wrong, it ain't my fault. It's your business. You
That's
deal with
true.
it. Yeah, I'll
Walk
just walk away. Yeah.
It's the best way to be sometimes, isn't it?
I don't see the point in letting it bother me. Try and make it my baby. If it's not my baby, I don't know nothing about it.
You do.
I have 3 years of experience, which is
Yeah,
nothing.
you're doing really well.
When the server resets in 45 minutes,
You're doing well.
turning it off. I don't know where this is. I don't know where I am. I've never been here before, and I'm worried that someone's going to pop out and send me the door back to the exit, like Brexit. I'm going to be gone.
Eh?
Solid gone.
You want to ring her?
Ha! There's another gun. I want it.
Another one.
Yeah. What's that? That's a Glock.
What the hell's a Glock?
It's a M-Lock 91, but they're technically a Glock,
What's
which
that
is an American hand pistol.
Is it any good?
That is also a Glock. What the hell?
She's on the loudspeaker, so you can just hold it like that when she answers.
Yeah, you. Can I come? Yeah. Can I come home at 7 o'clock?
Yeah, that's fine. I haven't even started tea yet.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just watching Dragon's Den.
Did the kids let you sleep for a bit?
Yeah, a little.
Is Taz's bandage still on?
Yeah,
That's ace.
certainly is, yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh.
Oh, I saw Leslie online. Tell him to stop fucking coffee.
What, the stream?
Yeah.
You saw my stream?
Yeah, she's watching stream. She saw you coughing and tells you this. What did you say?
Stop fucking coffee.
Stop coughing. He's coughing again. He coughed.
Coughing, then it's a good, that's a good one.
That's a good.
That sounds talking, and I'll think you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Sharon that Minnie's gone.
The Minnie's gone.
Minnie's gone.
Yeah, Minnie's gone.
Oh, Minnie's gone, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Obviously broke down then.
Uh-huh.
Wicked. Alright, I'm gonna see you at 7, gorgeous husband.
Love you.
Alright, love you too.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Around.
How'd you turn this off?
Please hold the line.
You making me next coffee cup?
Mm-hmm. Why am I so hot? Damn it, god damn it, I'm hot. I'm so hot.
It's a warm day, mate, bro. Lovely day, man.
No, it's not that. If I stand still, if I kept my character stand still, watch. I'm just as still. My temperature's gone to yellow.
I've got a kettle again, Bab.
Thank you. I've never done boxing matches.
I've got the tea.
Wow.
I think we've got curry. But we might not.
Well, she says she's not started it yet, is she?
No, but I thought she was going to wait until I was there. And then we were going to do Kung Panda and do
A zombie just ran past the door.
She might well do that.
She might, yeah, but the trouble is, she might get curious and she might want to have to go herself. Normally, if we do it together, you know, I do the cooking and she helps me prep and just helps me really
She
well.
did as well.
But she might want to cook it. She might have a go, you never know. But she always says mine tastes better, but it's not true.
Yeah, but you say
Those
that because you
tastes.
cook it. That's why.
Yeah.
You probably think it tastes better if Sharon cooks it.
Well, yeah, she cooks awesome stuff.
But she thinks it tastes better when you cook it because it doesn't when she
Okay.
cooks it.
It's still popping.
There's nobody watching me, I'm not worried about coughing. You know if there was someone watching me, there where that 0 is,
Oh,
it
yeah.
will say 1. But there ain't nobody watching. Somebody came in earlier called CYR4X and said, "Come in, bro." I think he was trying to say, "Come on, bro."
Yeah. You want the milk?
No,
Get out of the way.
thank you.
I want to see what I can eat. What do you fancy eating?
Nothing right now. My stomach hurts. I ate too much yesterday.
Like, oh, what did you have yesterday?
Fucking everything. Sausage sandwiches and all sorts of shit going on yesterday. I ate way too much.
You only had 2. Sausage sandwich.
Nothing like that.
Huh? No, I'm not. I like the sausage sandwiches, I do.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
fussy though, it's got to be brown sauce in a sausage sandwich.
My bro likes tomato ketchup.
But I like ketchup
Ketchup.
in a bacon sandwich.
Yeah, that's good too.
Ketchup on that, ketchup on that, ketchup on everything.
And roast, bro, isn't it?
Yeah. I ain't fussy. I'll put ketchup on it, no problem. I'm not running the there, it's apparently military. And military means death. You can't fight each other unless you're on military grounds, which I'm now looking into. Shotgun
Are you
bullets.
coming out for the meal? For Harry's birthday?
Where's that?
If I remember rightly, I think she's already booked it. The 24th,
I don't know what that is.
the end of the month. Sunday it is.
Where's it to? Where is it to?
The Point Carlo, or the old one there.
Yeah, it will be there.
She's
Guaranteed.
booked us all in, I guess, so I'm guessing, unless you had something else planned on that weekend.
No way, we won't be.
Sorry, bro, I didn't even use the cup you were drinking from originally. That's a clean cup, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna serve it to you. I don't know if you finished that one.
I just checked it. Tied that.
Keep them tied out.
Completely.
Oh. Bloody hell, I saw that. I'm not happy with that.
What's this being? I've never been in one of these before. Can I go in this one? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, I've never been in a building like this before. This would be a decent building to take over. Shut all the windows off. I'm looking for a base location to build a base. Where's that go? Okay, there's some bathrooms here. Field jacket. Oh, FAMAS. FAMAS! Another gun, bro. I don't have enough room for another gun. That's a KA-101 mag. With 5.5645. I don't have anything that fires 5.5645, do I? No. But that's military loot. Oh, look. Oh, I didn't see that door. I didn't see those doors. I wasn't even looking, I was looking at the floor, I didn't even see these doors. Take me into this little bathroom area. A pair of hunting boots. So yeah, hello, what would you like? I can trade with you, come on in. I could get this blocked. That blocked. Well, window there. Okay, climb out that. Okay. Yeah. I've never seen a building like this before. This would be a cool building to make a base in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got this little airlock on it. Shut that door. We can open this door to get out. But not with all the zombies around here. I like these little buildings. I love these little buildings. Oh fuck me, how many zombies? I see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tyre repair kit are great if you've got that yellow gear. NBC, the stuff that protects you from nuclear fallout. See, they used to be my favourite building, that big silver thing, but I'm starting to like these. Gun. Oh, fishing rod. Oh, interesting. Might need that. The service due to stop any second anyway, wasn't it? 45 minutes ago. A complete tracksuit set in blue. A complete tracksuit set in green. What else we got in here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Shut the door. Nothing over here. Nah. So just some tracksuits. Couple of tracksuits. That's amazing.
You still find stuff, don't you?
Yeah. I've got this thing about trying to get onto things that you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
If I could climb up on top of that, I could climb up on top of here. Yeah, okay, right there. But yeah, if I could find a way.
Oh, excuse me.
No, it doesn't work, is it? Okay, get up there.
What happened there?
I think something went down the wrong way.
Who's online? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Keeping it green. Crip Smoke, Lahik, Stubster, and there's one more. Give me one more smoke. Anyway, I'm done. Give me the 10 seconds. I'm out of here. That'll be me for the evening. I'm not coming back. Later's been emotional. Listen, you already. Don't call me, I'll call you. Don't expect a call. I got no credit. Bye. Not quite an hour, but nearly an hour.